And welcome to another session on enhanced learning during HBL. This tutorial is about learning how to use virtual whiteboards for teaching and learning. So I understand that some of us are facing a lot of difficulties, such as the removal or limited functionality of virtual whiteboards from Zoom, as well as the lack of suitable tools to link collaborative tools for students in class with social distancing measure, which means that it's very hard to work together with the distance, as well as lack of free access to virtual whiteboards, which is teacher friendly to help with classroom management. So today, I'm going to show you two applications on the web. So we'll start with Google Chrome again. So here I want to introduce you to the first one, which is classroomscreen.com. Okay, so you should see the URL on the bottom of the screen here. So we're going to launch this new classroom screen, and you should see a background appearing with some widgets at the bottom. Oh dear, so cute, right, this guy. Okay, we're going to change the background. Okay, it's a bit distracting. And you can see all these widgets here, which I'm going to introduce to you for the next couple of minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is to change the background. Okay, so you can upload your own. You can even put yourself as the background under the video webcam. So I'm not going to choose something that is not as distracting as the Maricat. All right, so just a simple moon. So the first thing I've done is to do background. The next thing I'm going to do is this thing called random name generator. So so I'm going to put a few names here. All right, so you will probably paste the whole entire class list inside while I put in just some as example. Okay, so if you click choose, it will generate. So again, we don't need to pick any more ice cream stick. You can use this. Okay, again, there's another one called dice. So if you are playing with some dice functionality, you can throw 1 die, 2 dice, or even 3 dice, and it will just generate the number randomly. Another useful tool in Classroom, it's this microphone noise sensitivity measuring tool. So if you can, and it will give you a bell if it's too loud, so that the kids will know if they are making too much noise. Okay. Another useful tool is this QR code generator. Okay, so let me try and move this. Sometimes it just takes a while. Okay, there you go. And you can put certain things in here like Padlet. So for example, your kids are holding on to mobile phones or even iPad. They can actually point their devices on screen, whether they are at home or even in class, so that they can go into Padlet and you can start the collaboration immediately. Okay. Another tool, it's this drawing tool. So you can, if you are using this on iPad with Apple Pencil, you can actually start drawing things. Okay. Or there you go. Or you can use your mouse. Let me clear this. Okay, a few useful things that you can do. It's if you click on settings, you can even have background. Okay. So there are many patterns, including a clock pattern for if you want to illustrate time, especially for the lower primary mathematics. Okay, so just an example here. Okay, right. So moving on, we can also have like a sticky note, and you can type it out. All right, so you can even type out things like, let me move this first. Okay, there you go. Okay, you can even have this ready by putting the learning intentions, a bit of spelling error there. Okay, and learning intention. So we're going to learn about etc. Success criteria, success. Oops, spelling wrong there. Just okay, criteria. Okay, so what we're going to learn at the end of the day, all this can be put on this sticky note. Okay, and the kind of feedback you're going to give to the kids, whether it's peer, self, or teacher. So imagine this on a whiteboard, and while you are conducting the teaching, you are always reminded of all this, right? Another useful tool, it's really for classroom teaching. It's all this so that the kids can do so-called work together, but of course this is restricted to perhaps it's online right now because they are not allowed to get close to each other, right? Traffic light. Some people may employ this technique to get people to stop, slow down, and go. Okay. All right. So I find this useful for lower primary. Another one is the timer. Again, sometimes you want to set a time for your kids so that they know that they only have a certain amount of time. Okay, so for like tests and things like that, timer to tell them how fast they have been doing or how long time has passed. Okay, because your clock is good for certain classes who does not have a clock. Calendar here. So again, if you need to know what's the date today, if the kids are asking, you can actually show them the calendar. Okay. All right. So I think this is more or less what we call widgets that you can use. And if you display this on the whiteboard, the next tool I'm going to show you is this thing called Ziteboard. 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 This is a online whiteboard, and it can also have this thing called real-time collaboration feature. So where the kids logged in. So it's like a giant butcher paper. So for now, we're just going to use it as a whiteboard for you to use. So you can see there are many tools. So if you go in, you can actually look. So I'm just going to show you some simple demo on how you can use this. Okay, you can see the sticky notes, the drawing, the text, and you can see a lot of empty space as I move things around. So I'm going to start a new board. Okay, so notice that I've logged in. Okay, so you can have 3 safe board. So I'm going to open one that I've done previously. Okay, so there you go. So you can see that this is one of my board which I have used. So you can see this thinking routine called See Thing Wonder, and I can type in I can even get contributions from the students even from home, so that I can just type it out and the kids can see that their contribution in this thinking routine. All right. So you can see I can shrink down the board and I can write more things on it. All right. And so for now, I'm just going to show you how things can move around. You can add a circle. Oops, sorry. I think let me erase the whole thing. Let me try again. Clear all. So I'm going to show you how it's easy to put in images inside. So I just open my folder here. I'm going to put a PDF file. All right. So my first page is this template called See Thing Wonder. Okay, it's going to load for a while, but you can also put JPEG inside. Okay. So it's quite convenient. Okay. So you can embed images, PDF file straight into this website. Okay. Just drag and drop. All right. So just to type, okay, just let me shift this a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to put, I'm going to draw like a life cycle chart. Okay, so I'm just going to easily draw a rectangle. Okay, there's a shortcut key for this called RR. Okay, and you can just draw the lines and drag it. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna erase that first. Okay, so I'm gonna draw lines on it. Okay, just connect it. Okay, right, and just click a dot and I can just start typing straight away. Okay, click one dot and I can just start typing straight away. Click a dot, click once, there's a dot, and I can just start typing straight away. So there you go. Within a few seconds, I have created this life cycle, and the students can see it next to their See, Think, Wonder thinking routine. Okay. All right. So I can click a dot here and I can write more, put in more notes. Okay. So the life cycle of a butterfly, sorry, has 4 stages. Okay, so literally you're just writing stuff. You can even put sticky just to remind the kids, take note. Okay, that you have. Okay, so for example, a few things. Okay. Right, so you can tell them, okay, after you're done, make sure you do your SLS homework, etc. Okay, and submit your working, things like that. Okay, you can even change the color to a nice pink color. So there are quite a lot of tools here, and if you need more, I can do a bit more in-depth video of this, so do let me know. So again, I just want to thank you, and I hope that you enjoy this short sharing on these 2 virtual whiteboards. All right. So today, in summary, I have covered just 2 whiteboards, classroom screen and Ziteboard. Okay, so you can use them interchangeably, and from classroom screen, you can even use the QR code reader to link it to Padlet or to Kahoot or any other so-called collaboration website, so that the kids with mobile phones or even iPads in class, they can just click and they can straight away go into the collaboration sites without them typing the URL and things like that. So I hope that these 2 tools will help you to engage the students further, and that they will be able to enjoy the lessons more, even though they are very restricted in the movement. And hope you enjoy this tutorial. Do let me know if you want me to do an in-depth tutorial on any of these tools or any other tools that you are interested to learn. Okay, thank you.